work all came about when we heard from local carers that they were often left with little or no information after their loved one was diagnosed with dementia. We met with workers at the Essence Service who said that they'd recently undertaken a consultation with their carers where they had learnt the same. So we acted on this and worked together to improve information around the city for people who have a diagnosis with dementia and their carers.
We knew we needed to put together a pathway for carers. So with Wendy's support on board, this really made the project fly. And this was the start of a fabulous and improved working relationship between Healthwatch and the Essence Service. We've been involved together for many years, it's coming and going, but I think this time it's been such a big difference. There's been a big influence from Healthwatch, and without Healthwatch's support, we wouldn't have got to the stage we are now. And I don't think we would have ended up with having the booklet that we're going to have as a pathway for our carers, which is so important.
It's going to be less confusing for them, because one of the points that the carers made at that consultation was they were bombarded at the point of the diagnosis. So the loved one having the diagnosis, bombarded with leaflets, information. And at the time they said they were dealing, with the grief, I suppose, of having that diagnosis of the loved one. The mind wasn't on the paperwork, the information had been given. And often by the time they got to look at it, it was months later. They did ask for a clear and concise pathway, as Angela said, and one lot of information all together, rather than having leaflets, loose bits of paper, phone numbers. So that is going to be really helpful for them at the point of diagnosis. They've got one document they can access, and whenever they want, they don't have to start from the beginning. They can jump. If they've got a problem with a certain part of the dementia, they can go to a different chapter, and I just think it'll really benefit them.
And it was mooted that it might be a great idea, and I second that, to have, if you like, an encyclopedia of everything you wanted to know about dementia but were afraid to ask. So with the cooperation of us and Healthwatch, we set about creating such an item. Each of us contributed, and we worked very hard to produce it over the course of several months.
Understanding the importance of collaborative working in this instance, we started to get together local carers who had shown interest in this piece of work, and also professionals from around the city. One of our workers, our engagement workers, visited several key members of organisations which work closely with people with dementia and their carers, such as the Memory Protection Service, Sunderland Royal Hospital, Social Services, Occupational Therapy, the Carers Centre, the Essence Service, to name but a few. We got everybody together around a table and talked about what we wanted from this document and how we could best serve the people of Sunderland.
Hello, my name's Kelly Lone and I'm a senior social worker for Sunderland City Council. And I just really wanted to share my experience of working alongside Healthwatch to produce the dementia booklet, along with the positive nature of this collaboration. I'd also like to emphasise the crucial role of the carers in this co-production process. The carers' ideas were central to encouraging better outcomes, and their lived experiences, for me, were instrumental in designing and developing this booklet. The project involved carers, a range of professionals and organisations, and it was clear how everyone was treated as equal partners. It was about valuing their knowledge and experience rather than merely seeking feedback.
Hello, I'm Chris Cairns. I'm nurse consultant for older persons at South Tyneside in Sunderland, NHS Foundation Trust. This directory and information booklet will be brilliant to hand out to our patients. It highlights services within the local area of Sunderland. It gives useful contact numbers and in fact has information that even I wasn't clear about myself. I find the booklet that we've developed will be incredibly useful in highlighting some of the services available for our staff to offer our patients, but also make the information we give as clear and accurate as possible.
Hello, my name's Laura Fetch. I'm the Pathway Manager of the Memory Protection Service in Sunderland. It's been a real pleasure working alongside Health Watch and others involved in creating the Dementia booklet. We're looking forward to this going live and the benefits that it has for people with memory difficulties and people that have been diagnosed with a dementia, and also the important information that is there for carers as well. I can't wait for it to go live within the Memory Protection Service. So thank you again for allowing me to be involved.
Adult Social Care will actively promote the booklet once it is launched. Now, I would like to express my gratitude to Health Watch for the opportunity to be involved in this project and extend special thanks to the carers for their significant contributions. Thank you.
It's been an enormous piece of work, and the work you've put in, Health Watch, it's mind-blowing. We've all contributed, we've all, said, oh, let's put this in, let's make sure we've got that in. It's absolutely amazing. It's just, it's going to be a real help to our carers.